What was the translation for Rain's Divine Blade title? There wasn't really any official title. Like, they gave him suggestions, but Wien was like, I think I'll pass on that for right now. Divine Blade of Void sounds cool though. Divine Blade of Zero, Divine Blade of Ash. Not bad. I'm sure there'll be like an official title to his name, like when future games are out. When we see Reen again in another game, they'll be like, oh, it's the Divine Blade of so-and-so. Maybe like Divine Blade of Steel. Current time, 5:13. The fleet will all be in place by 11:45. The Bobcat and Merkabah will join with the landing craft from the Pantagruel. Each team will rush the pale that they are assigned to. The ship will then engage the fortress simultaneously. It will likely take until 12:30. Though we must be vigilant for any Imperial warships. The Crimson Arc is the primary concern. Yes, as it is, does not appear to be participating in the Jormungand plan directly. Right, be very careful around it. Viscount, Sharon, Angelica, and Duvalie. Rose, Tita, and Randy. We're counting on you. Yes, although we won't be joining with George until 11 AM. We will be here to support you until then, so just let me know if you need anything. I should be able to lend you a hand until the very end. I'll be ready to help until I meet up with my team. It sounds like Lloyd's team is going to be working up to the bitter end. Estelle is doing the same, so I need to do my best up until the end. Please allow me to help with maintenance or on the landing party. Well, we can leave that to the young folks and take our time getting prepared. But if you need any assistance in combat training, we can make use of the training hall on board. We'll be counting on you for that, Father. You too, Grandma. Just don't get too worked up. I know you do like to follow the crowd and all, but buy all the latest stuff at least. Is that any way to treat your elders? They really are so reliable. Then, let us get started again. For what is likely our last special training. The Pales that appeared all over, the Phantom Fortress, and the war that is set to begin at noon. Things are certain to be chaotic on the surface. Yes, we received some requests as well. We should check into them. Yeah, there are a few really concerning ones. And there are some cryptids and magic knights loitering around as well. That's how things are now. Let us go cut through everyone's anxieties in one swoop. We will show the true worth of being part of the Wings of Light. The very best of luck be with you all. We will relay communications to you all and back you up as best we can. Right, we're counting on you. Now then, Class 7, let us begin our final special activities. To deliver the light to the people on the surface who are captives of the confusion. Let's work with all of the members of the crew to the bitter end. The time limit is until 11. We will conclude our final special activities then. Go with the goddess. Let's go. Thor's Military Academy, Class 7. Finale. The circumstances. Flower petals at Blaze's end. Wowee wow wow. We're finally at the final chapter of the saga. It's crazy. Final chapter of this entire saga. Let's see. The circumstances of the western side of the Empire have changed. You can now travel to this Tower of Stargaze. About Millium's Order. When Usus is in your party, you can make use of Millium's Order White Decoration. And I can buy new stuff. Reen, sorry to keep you waiting. I finally finished interpreting the last of the Black Records. Is that right? Good work. The contents are quite interesting as well. In any case, it would be best for you to see with your own eyes. I'll transmit it to your Arcus. Thank you very much, Instructor Thomas. You can now read the Black Records 13. I will do that right now, actually. Where is it?
Oh, いいじゃないか。あ
Okay, so I have the translation up here. The last of the Black Records. After the beginning of the Twilight, a duality of movement. The first is Jormungand with 7 heads and jaws, the power of steel that will consume the world. The second is the Male Mirage, the best method seeking to bind the great dragon and cut its heads. Though the wings clad in light flap again, the wind they cause is too frail and unreliable. After the saint's life scatters, the false pillar of salt, fortress of demise manifests, and before long the world sinks into darkness. That surely is an immutable fact. However, this record is a causality recording basic engine. That the story born at the end of the fierce clash between the Sacred Red Ark and Great Black Mallet concludes catastrophically is unmistakable, but unpredictable domains too exist, that it is impossible to record this result of times when the illogical nature of human beings resonate, all the while hinting at the slight possibility, hereby this record, reaching 1206 years since it was started by the first owner, terminates its role. May happiness be with human beings. The third causality recording engine, Azoth. Hey Reen, did you sleep well last night? For good or bad, today is our final battle. It'll be a problem if you aren't well rested. Don't worry about me. I slept very well, so I feel great. What about that proposal though? No, I need to hold myself back. It would be rude to ask. What are you lost in thought about, Reen? Seems like you have quite a few connections yourself. Did something nice happen to you last night? Sort of. I see. I was wondering if the steamy atmosphere was coming from some young couple. It's not like that. It looks like Prince Oliver may have noticed that I was watching. Wait, Oliver, are you talking about me? That depends on your answer, Shara. The result aside, they are really close, these two. Prince Oliver, I want to thank you again for creating that time for us to relax last night, and I'll be counting on your leadership in the Shimmering Wing strategy today. Right, I'm counting on you as well, Rin. Somehow I feel strangely shaken, but I don't know why. During your final preparations before the strategy begins, I'd be sure not to leave any regrets, and be sure to let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Thank you very much. Talk to Oliver and begin operation when I'm ready. Okay, and I got a bunch of side quests here. And apparently, if I enter the bath a couple of times, Million will show up. Let's see. No? Let's see. Actually, I have an idea. Let me try. Do I even get anything for doing this? Do I get a bath towel for an invisible person? Well, like an entity? I'll do it one more time. Nope. Okay. Skip. So apparently, I get... I can do level 3 training now, so that's something. Duvali and Laura, you guys training? Yes, well, we have some time before the battle begins, and we saw that last night too. It leaves transmission of the secret form, that was fantastic. But it really is going to take some getting used to the Divine Blade name. But if I've uncovered the path to reason, I still feel like I have a long way to go. I see. Reason. Cassius mentioned that last night. Absolute understanding attained by repeated application of the form and building of strength. A level where you can understand the essence of everything and freely control it. I never believed you would pull so far ahead of me to a place like that. You say that, but I think you two have already gotten pretty close to there. Well, there's no shortcut on the path of the sword. We too will continue to hone our swords. Well, you may be right about that. Good, so you plan to fight the Sleipnir. Okay, so both of them are in here. So let's go. Let's do this. I can actually mess around now.
万物ルテロ無は有にして有はまた無なり
私の番です。アルゼイドの心臓、その身に刻むがよい。参る。
Get wrecked! They didn't really do a good job balancing this whole weak resistance against physical and arts thing.
回復します。ありがとう。アルティウムシール。私の番ね。やっせい。さあ行くわよ。エネルギー修正。まだまだ。ゴー。バリアンカー。どんなもんよ。
I'm surprised you've become able to bridge the gap between both types. Take this as a reward. Thanks. Oh, hang on. Let me check the shop real quick. Might as well buy everything that I can. Pretty sure I'm going to need to. Emma, where are you? And then Laura. Machias. Do I really want to? Might as well. And then Eustace. P. S. And Crow. Your boy Crow. That's it. As far as like armor goes, I think most people are pretty solid in that department. Wow, Elliot has shitty defense. All my money. I'm so poor now. Yeah.
もっと買ってけっつうないいのが入ってんぞ。もういいのが入ってんぞ。もういいのが入ってんぞ。もっと買ってけっつうな。
Alright. Hey Reen, perfect timing. You're gonna ask him too? Wait, don't tell me. Is that strategy? 2 support vehicles will be dispatched from Thor to support the ship from the surface. And for support of the Shimmering Wings plan, they'll connect with the Arc Royale in the east. The Arc Royale, all the Thor's graduates should be on board. Testing. This is Klein. Courageous, do you read? Klein, is that you? You were the head of the swimming team who joined the intelligence division after graduating. Is that Reen? Long time no talk. Well, a lot happened with me and I finally found a place I could work from. I'm working with Instructor Beatrix now and we're taking commands from the Arc Royal. Long time no see. Sounds like preparations are complete then. Thanks to Klein setting up my diversion in the information network. We're working with Markov now to finalize the strategy. It's definitely a tenuous plan, but we've been hard at work preparing for a while. All we can do now is follow through. Hibble and Clara are there too? They'll be in charge of the maintenance and maneuvering of the armored soldiers. I think this is the best possible battle information. The supply car is prepared as well. Leave the dining car to me. I'll be here to support as well, so please do not worry. They're so helpful. We're helping too. Leave any disturbances on the surface to me. Let's show off the skills we've polished in the past 2 years. We've been transferred here temporarily after becoming civilians working in the military. My favorite horse and I will distract the enemy in their formation. All of you are gathered together then, including us too. Leave the surface to us. As fellow Thor's graduates, as colleagues, we'll support you with all we have. Not for the Empire, but to prevent the end of the world. We'll do our best, so let's get over this together. Casper, Monica, Paula, and Colette. Absolutely. Everyone, I'm counting on all of you. Right. Afterwards, they exchanged more information with Arc Royal, and the graduates began implementing their strategy too. It's almost a meeting of the 4 great houses here. Yeah, we just need Patrick to join us. Actually, I did check in with them regarding the situation before the war breaks out, and I've made advanced arrangements in case the war ends up becoming drawn out. I see. You guys are really bearing a big burden, aren't you? Well, these 2 are actually in a position to oversee their entire provinces. We cannot lose. The fate of the world is on the line, so that we can again spend another night like that all together. Right, we'll win and take our future. Let's take care of the remaining tasks before noon. By the way, I've been playing Palmto lately. If you have a chance sometime, feel free to add me. Okay, no thanks. So let me head down to first floor real quick, and then upgrade everything. As much as I can, rather.
Hehe, 毎度
お
けてやへへ毎度
Ah, oh my god, I'm not gonna have enough human material for all of this. I have to pick carefully. I can do 2 more. Alright, I'll do Yuna's and then 1 more. Good
ほ
job.
なまたへへ毎度ほなまたへへ毎度ほなまた
Alright, so I can head to Elin now. There's a bastion with my chosen one. Green decided to enter the bath in the village to relax one last time, and by some fate, a familiar face was already there. Well, this is a little embarrassing. It seems like everyone got the idea and took off. Well, since we're here, I mean, we can't make this a continuation of last night, but... Yo, Reen! Milliam, Roselia too. What? Why? I did tell them we didn't want to get in your way, but... I talked to old lady Rose and she told me about this awesome bath. I got so excited about it when I was in the store, but that she decided to transfer me here. Cut it out with the old lady already. Well, I did feel bad that you couldn't enter the bath though. So I brought her along when returning for some minor business. Are we interrupting? Yeah, I'm really excited about Reed and Laura too. Well, thanks. Anyway, I'm glad you came, Milliam. And thanks to you too, Roselia. We'll be counting on you during the final strategy. Yes, leave it to me. Alright then, I'm gonna get really comfy. You too, Eustace. Eustace? After spending some fine time together, Milliam and Roselia went back to the ship and Reen's team got back to their duties. Okay, so let's see. There's that one chest. That last chest, I think. Trail chest. In this tower or Stargate? I think it's the last one, right? No. Wait. Okay, this one is Yuna, Ash, Elliot, and Randy. That's pretty manageable. Okay, I'm gonna go do those ones real quick, actually. Yuna, Ash. Now let me grab Elliot and Randy. All the way at the end. Really?
行くわよ。はあ。
行くぜ らせろボルカニックハント。行くぜ。こいつはどうだい。クリムゾンゲイルチャンスだ。もらった。いいぜ。せいぜい楽しむとしようぜ。捕らえた。トライアント。仕込みはバッチリだな。しまいだ。ギルティ
僕の番だね。それ。よーし。僕の番だね。届け。感謝します。
ありがとうよ。行くぜ。たぎらせろボルカニックハント。おうよ。こいつはどうだい。クリムゾンゲイル崩れたぜ。もらった。
私の番ね。やーフレアレスハート。アークス駆動。
いいぜ。さてこいつはおまけだ。油断大敵ってな。崩れたぜ。もらった。あめチャンスだ。もらった。俺の番だな。こいつはどうだい。クリムゾンゲイルチャンスだ。もらった。
チャンスだ。
やっ行くわよ。アークス駆動。僕の番だね。
たぎらせろボルカニックハント。
僕の番だね。はあ。負けないで。ありがとう。
行くぜ。こいつはどうだい。クリムゾンゲイル崩れたぜ。もらった。
よーし。崩れた。続けていくよ。
俺の番だな。
僕の番だね。
酒ラウンドウォリアー。
どこよ。
行くぜ。
よーし。チャンス。続けていくよ。
俺の番だな。もらったぜ。そんじゃま次行くか。
やったね。
Excellent. Let's head back, rest up. Still hasn't shown up. Alright, I'm gonna get Elliot out of there. Let me take out Randy. I'll Tina back in. Let's see. Now, let's head over to Dreknor. Stop right there. Crap, we got too close. No need to worry. General Craig told us not to interfere with you guys. And Colonel Nightheart is back from Crossball just now as well. Someone else is here as well. Perhaps you'd like to meet him? Someone else? Rena and the team accepted the soldier's offer and were led to the commander's office. General Zex, you're here too. Indeed, last night after meeting with my brother Mateus, I met up with Colonel Nightheart in the early hours of the morning, and I figured I would greet General Craig while I was here as well. I'm very happy to receive you as well. I'm glad you're back as well, Nightheart. No, I apologize for being late. I see. Is this concerning the Pales in the fortress that appeared over the capital then? No, we were actually contacted by the Imperial government about the Pales. We in the Imperial Army are under strict orders not to interfere with them. Weapons for use against the Republic though, what a foolish story. And yet most citizens and regular soldiers completely believe this story at this point. Likely because they are under the influence of the Twilight of the Curse. But what I have stopped here for is even more dire. I'm here to discuss the second stage of today's Jormungand strategy. So that means, based on what we saw when we entered, preparations must be complete. The 3rd and 4th Armored Divisions are to move as the rear guard, while the 4th was reassigned to the front via Liberal, and though the Liberal army attempts to resist, they are under orders to eliminate them. The 3rd will be moving at noon through Northumbria. Then they will pass the Rim of Ferry to join the preceding divisions in their invasion of the Republic, just as Mueller said. But Liberal and Rim of Ferry will... So, how far will this end up going? And naturally, we have seen right through the movements of General Cassius. The key is whether or not the group of armies from each nation can actually stop us. In any case, it is certain to leave hundreds of thousands of casualties in its wake. There is no way this will proceed without involving civilians. In that sense, we must really rely on the guild, which is working with the Wings of Light. Well, together, Class 7 and allies. You already knew of this, yet you still chose the path you chose. Then stop us if you can, before everything on this earth is scorched with hellfire. As the Wings of Light, the descendants of Lionheart, and as Class 7. Right. That's right, that's all we can do. Now, the goddess be with you. There's nothing left to say. Right. There's nothing left to say, Reen. You should settle things with Chancellor Osborne yourself. Understood. No, I completely forgot to, like... I forgot these are only for Reen. So now... Black Zamorian ore. This is what Professor Schmidt used before to create an enhanced weapon. I really only feel the power coming from a small piece, but if I'm able to get 3 of this, it should be enough for a weapon. Let's see. Let's look to see if there are any others.
Yosh, iku ka. Hiya!
Hiya! Photo spot. And what is this picture of? Oh wait, I'm missing one. What? Wait a second. Did I mess up? Okay, whatever. This takes so long. Wait. Over here. Messed up. So, does that mean I can, like, make it now? Well, I guess naturally I'll make it for Reen. Okay.
私の番だな。私の番ね。
Music's different here. I think it's different at least. Hi Sandy, I saw the request and you decided to come. Oh, you came first, instructor. Thank you for coming right in the middle of the preparations for the final battle. All the more reason to come. I don't want us to have any regrets. So it sounds like there's a harvest festival? Yes, and my mother and I were just discussing it. The townspeople have been down ever since the incident with the Kleist company. We wanted to think of a way to raise everyone's spirits, and we think we came up with something. I see. Well, traditional events like the Harvest Festival might well be a critical turning point for the town. It might be the perfect way to bring back people's spirits. We actually have some jobs we could all ask you to do if you're willing to help us. Do you have time now? No problem. Please let us help. You're so great, thank you. Now then, sorry to get right to it, but we would like to ask you is to procure some things that are missing that we need for the festival. Missing items, huh? Yes, there are 3 things in total that we would like you to gather. The first is a sunny lily that we can use as an offering on the altar. The first should be blooming all over this town of this time of year, but strangely this year we don't see them at all. But I think the flower shop in Ornis probably has them. The flower shop is a stand on the North Street. I got it. The second thing we would like to ask for is an ingredient called galette flour. In the east they call it the buckwheat flour. I believe grocery and leaves is unfortunately sold out, so we're hoping you could look in Crossbell Imported Food Store. I see. And the last is another ingredient for galette. It's called maple basil. Ours is all withered up, but I don't know where they sell it. But Lisa at the bakery in Leaves knows a lot about herbs, so it might be worth asking her. Understood. Okay, I'll look for your stuff. Excuse me, do you happen to sell a sunny lily? Oh, I'm so glad to see any customers at a time like this. Unfortunately, I'm out of stock of sunny lilies though. They actually do bloom on Barony Island, but of course going there would be tough. I see. That would make sense. We'll figure it out. So you came all the way here. Okay. Wait. Never went down here. I never went over here. Wow.
お宝じゃねえか。
Not really worth it, but might as well. There it is. Now I think I'll yoink one.
Watashi no ban desu.
This must be the store that Sandy thought they'd sell the galette flour ads. Do you have galette flour? Oh, you mean it must mean buckwheat flour. Nope. Wait. This person. Galette? Oh, he must mean buckwheat flour. $500 Mira? Of course! I went to the wrong place. This is really vast, though. According to Sandy, she might know something about the herb we need. Excuse me, do you know where we can get some maple basil? Sandy asked us to go look for some. You're looking for maple basil? That is a rare herb indeed. No stores around here would sell it, but I do know of a place you can probably harvest some. Really? Where? It would be the branch school garden. Wait, really? Well, immediately before heading to the capital, everyone was asking Sandy for help, so I've been looking after the garden and her steed while she was gone. And turns out she left them behind. Yoink! So this is the maple basil Lisa planted. This should be the last ingredient they need in Alster too. Time to yoink some. We got everything. Kaya, please go bring the offering from the distillery. Talia, help me bring out the table. Right, I'm off. I'll help too. You're so busy, Sandy. I have what you asked for. Oh, instructor, thanks a bunch. Sunny Lily, galette flour, and maple basil. That's all here. But it really helps to have it so quickly. Thank you so much. We'll continue preparing, so please stick around and enjoy the Harvest Festival. Got it. I'm looking forward to it. Alster's Harvest Festival. I'm sure Toval and the Prince would love to see it. It might be a little tough for them to come, but I might as well ask. A bit later, finally the preparations were complete for Alster's Harvest Festival. Thanks a lot for letting me know about this, Reen. And you mentioned this to the prince too? Yeah, but he did sound really busy when I called him, not to mention the fact that he's officially supposed to be dead, so it would be tough for him to show his face here. Good point. Well, I'll enjoy this enough for him too, but I'm impressed they put together this beautiful festival so quickly. Your students really are something else. Yeah, as our instructor, I couldn't be more proud. Instructor Reen and Toval, did you already try the food? We have a very special galette that I made with the ingredients you got for us. You made that dish? It tasted professional. The fragrance of the basil complemented the dish perfectly. Everything is delicious. Thanks so much. Alright, and we'll have the Sunny Lily placed on the altar. I'm just so happy we could pull off a proper harvest festival. Everyone in town really looks like they're perking up too. Right. Getting over everything will still be difficult though. Still, I know your feelings got through to everyone here, Sandy. That's right. I feel like the heavy air over the whole town got lighter, and Rena and I were able to enjoy some delicious food. We're full of energy now too. I'm happy to hear that. Sorry for the wait, everyone. That voice. I'm a traveling dancer, Sherazard Harvey. I'd like to join you all at the Alster's Harvest Festival. I'm just an escort. Sherazard and Colonel Mueller, and don't tell me we have another honored guest. I never thought you'd come. Am I hallucinating? I am the traveling musician Olivier Lenheim. If you all don't mind, please listen to one of my pieces. How could a miracle like this? I can't possibly face Mueller and his majesty after what I did. If you still have regrets, Mayor, it might be better to just talk it out. Even with everything going on in the world, we can still have fun. That's right, and it looks so lovely. Right, but the prince is perfectly in sync. He's wearing an eye patch, but I'm so glad he's alright. It truly is a blessing from the goddess that he is alive. The prince really is friends with everyone. Somehow, he's always stealing the show. I just wish he would stop showing off just a little bit, but I suppose it's been a while since he was troublesome like this. I kinda missed it. Until the Harvest Festival got even more lively with Sherazard's dance. Olivier spoke with the people of the town and discussed his miraculous escape from death. And the Harvest Festival Sandy planned ended in success. For a small moment, they all gathered in front of the Lenheim estate. It's awfully late for me to ask this, but are you certain it was okay to show yourself here today? I trust everyone to keep quiet about it. There's no need to worry. And really, they are like my relatives. I caused my family so much worry that it's only fair I respond in good faith. I totally agree with you. I never imagined this home would burn to the ground. So this is where the home that you lived in with Ariel. Yes, she was the woman who never discriminated, who hated excess luxury, and we spent our days modestly but warm together. I do remember her getting very upset if you were ever shown special treatment. Just listening to the story, I can almost picture it. So that's how your relationship with Colonel Mueller started, through Ariel. Yeah, and no matter what I say, my family was truly overflowing with nothing but love for me. Mother. I'm sure I'll be worrying you more in the future, but please keep watching over me. After saying a prayer in front of the monument, Oliver bid farewell to the people of Alster. What's this? What this? Oh, is this the Earth Talisman? Okay. That's fine. Money, money, money. Money. Leaves. You guys? Hey guys, your hair color changed, but weren't you the one with Toa? Oh, it's Mr. Reen. I'm surprised. Toa did call recently to let us know about the situation. Is that right? This is Toa's Aunt Martha and her son, and these kids must be his friends. You're all okay then? Did you get here from the capital? This gigantic thing appeared over the north of the city, but somehow most of the citizens around us were just applauding it. They didn't even question it at all. Something strange is definitely going on. That's when I decided to close up shop and evacuate. These kids' families should be behind us shortly. My dad is in the army and he pulled some strings to get us past the inspection points. I hope Dad will be okay. He'll be stuck with the army for now. Hi. I'm sure he will be okay. He's really strong. Well, I wish there was something we could do to help you. That's right, like get some information about the army. I might be able to tap into secret communications from the intelligence division. We might find something in the Weissland Army's information network too. No, please don't worry about us. The war is set to begin at noon, isn't it? You have many obstacles in the way, don't you? Toa is doing her best. This is a critical moment for us as well. Understood. But at least I'd like Toa to see you guys all safe. I'll call her under Arcus. Oh, we can talk to Toa? That would be great. Please do. So Toa talked to Martha and the kids for a while, and once they saw each other was okay, they hung up. So there's an event in the school building somewhere. I just gotta find it. Oh, hello everyone. Oh, you came all the way here to check in? Great, I did hear what was going on, but I was concerned. This is supposed to be the integrated headquarters to support the Courageous from the ground, then. That's right, we're doing final confirmations now. We've confirmed the RMP and the Intelligence Division active at various points, and the Special Guard is still active as well. In order to successfully carry out the Shimmering Wings plan, it will be imperative to disable those forces. So that's the primary focus of Deathlinger and the Ark Royal. But it'll be tough for them to deal with it alone, especially amidst the Twilights. We must also consider the mental corruption caused by the Pales in the fortress, and those effects will likely get worse when the war starts. The 5 Pales need to incorporate some kind of reflection device. They somehow are absorbing the burning feeling of strife towards the Republic and feeding it into the fortress. So that's what's happening. We can't ignore this. We can't let the world end. Then our path forward will not change. We'll surpass all rivalries and put an end to the Twilight framework itself. We'll leave that part to you. Leave the coordination of the efforts on the surface as well as who is heading to each Pale to us. Right, we're counting on you all. We'll provide as much backup as we possibly can. And our Arcade and Vander Styles trainees are acting now to provide support to the citizens. I'll help take care of supply distribution across our network. We're feeding in supplies from a company. It's not perfect, but it should be enough to take the edge off. Well then, I'll lend a hand with that too. I can work to ensure that food products are properly balanced and distributed to the homes. Right, that will help a lot. What amazing teamwork. Everyone's running strength, we can accomplish anything. Make sure you take care of anything you need to. The plan starts in just a few hours. Right, we'll do that. They exchanged information with the Thor's cooperator just gathered there, then they seem to resume their activities. Oh, there it is. Okay, I thought I was missing one. Panicked for a second.